Hi everyone, welcome to Throne Room, AZANIA edition with the iconic, intellectual, and indispensable Queen Mother. Today we're going to be having a conversation about Guinea-Bissau. I'd like for us to take a moment to think about the Portuguese flag, the flag of Portugal. Then look at the flag for Guinea-Bissau. Okay, so Guinea-Bissau is hot on the headlines, first of all, because they want to lift logging ban, which, I mean, could result in deforestation in the country. I mean, that is just so problematic already. Anyway, let's not even go there because, you know, climate change, everything, right? Then they had the Portuguese president come to the country. We all know why. Tough times never last. Then we have Raimundo Pereira. He is a lawyer. He's a lawyer and a politician. He's been interim president like twice before he became president officially and elected president officially in 2008. And he was ousted in a coup in 2012. And then this is Carlos Lopez of Guinea-Bissau. He has served on the United Nations for a very long time. He's an economist and he's a public servant. And under his belt, he's got so many years of experience in the development space. He really is a great mind and a socio-economic strategist. He's just a great development practitioner. As we speak right now, there are agendas that for Africa's social development and economic development that are his work. Like he's a key player in them. He's the mastermind behind it. So you need to keep your eyes open for him. So let's just go to the geography. Honestly, if you really want to go to Guinea-Bissau, you can fly there. But it's a neighboring country to the country that we did last week, and that was Guinea, and the one we're going to do next week, Senegal. Then you have the capital city, Bissau. It's got 8 regions, and what's really cool about Guinea-Bissau is that they have islands, as you can see on the map. And the official language is actually Portuguese. And the ethnic tribes in the country that are there are the Fula, the Mandinga, the Balanta, the Manako, and Papua. So the important dates in history. 1974, the country became independent from the Portuguese, fully independent from the Portuguese colonialists, which is a bit late because most African countries, okay, not as late as South Africa, but most African countries gained their independence around about the 1960s from colonizers. Then in 2001, the foreign minister, Antoneta Rosa Gomez, was dismissed after criticizing President Yala, which is very odd. In most cases, the foreign minister and the president work very closely together, and they sort of have the same personality and same thinking on policies and all that kind of stuff. But that really rose a lot of concern in political spheres all over. And to this day, it's a very good case study on what happens when a president and a foreign minister don't get along. Then in 2006, Guinea-Bissau called out and told the international community that they need help controlling human trafficking. It was happening. Migrants were being smuggled through their remote coastlines. And then it got really bad in 2012 when the United Nations Security Council said, you know what, guys, we're really concerned about what's happening in that country. Get back to constitutional rule, because it was after a coup and cocaine was just washing up on the shores. I mean, Guinea-Bissau even got the nickname the cocaine gateway, you know, which wasn't right. And then in 2020, which was last year, they managed to hold elections and they got a president. The prime minister was voted in as president after 46 years of military rule. Guinea-Bissau as related to the world. So this is the real and the main reason why you're watching this video. So Guinea-Bissau is important because it gives coconuts, Brazil nuts, cashews. We've spoken about gold in one of my previous videos. Non-fillet frozen fish, rough wood, and aluminium ore. We spoke about last week. First of all, cashews are really cool nuts because they're neutral and you can add them in food for extra crunch, and they can be in any salad. And they contain magnesium, which is useful for healthy joints and bones and flexibility. Then you have coconuts. Coconuts I like for everything. Personally, in my own personal life, I use coconut oil for my hair, and then there's coconut oil for cooking, and coconut milk sometimes I use it for cooking, especially when I make like curry. And then you have coconut for lotions, and you have coconut being used also the shell being used for like preserving food and all that kind of stuff. So it's a really important source. And then we have Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are quite cool because if you have about 28 to 30 grams of Brazil nuts, you have taken a significant amount of the required vitamins, which are of selenium, iron, calcium, niacin, and vitamin E. So that was it for today. Thank you for tuning in to the Throne Room AZANIA edition with the iconic, intellectual, and indispensable Queen Mother.